Okay, so if I hide the... Is that it? Jeez Louise. Oh my god. My face is fat. You know what that means. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I think, dude, I've been trying to go live for like freaking 20 minutes. It was really, really annoying. I don't know how long I can go live for because I'm feeling under the weather. I'm still coughing. But anyways, here I am. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna do a call-in. I was gonna do call-ins, but I keep coughing, so it's really annoying. See, I even had the speaker right next to me, but just coughing too much. So if I start coughing too much, guys, just go ahead and leave, because I don't want to get you guys sick. Maddie, Cindy Hamill, Scott Silito, Robin Renee, Molly Love, Mind Hack 101, hosted by Rose Williams. That's a really long name. Crystal Wood, Norma J, Lena Howery, Nikki Fan, Migs, long time no see, Onion, OIAIOIO from Hawaii. What's up? I gotta figure out what to call you. How about Hawaii Foster? Donna Kirka from Bethlehem. What's going on, guys? Free my grandma. Long time no see. How we doing, guys? What's up? I don't even know what channel I'm on. Can you guys tell me what channel am I on? I have no idea. Am I on the You'll Pay for This or am I on the? Let me see. I don't even know. I am on Lamont On The Run. Okay. Okay. Very good. Anyways, I all of a sudden am really tired. But I was quick. I was actually, if I didn't go live now, I was gonna give up. I was gonna be done. I was gonna be done. Hey, by the way, does anybody have a room for rent in Los Angeles? Help me, guys. I need a room for rent in Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm actually slowly on my way out to Las Vegas. I am so burnt out, guys. I am so burnt out on this whole West Coast nonsense. Like, I'm done. I am done. I kid you not. I am this close to like putting all my stuff in storage and driving up to Washington for a month. I don't know yet. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm this close. I'm this close. Juanita Mayo and go to the no. What's going on? I'm sick. That's how I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot. I don't think I'm gonna be on live too long because I'm just kind of like, not feeling too hot. I was actually sicker like 3 days ago. I mean, there was a point I couldn't stop coughing. I'm getting better now, but it's like I got this lingering cough. What am I gonna do on the East Coast? I'm not on the East Coast, so I'm not going to I don't believe I'm going to the East Coast anytime soon. I may not make it this year. So, Lisa Marie, what up? What up? Seattle Judy, yes. Yes, I do remember you, and then you disappeared because I said something mean. I don't know what did I say that I was mean, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was that I said that was mean was true and correct. My food review channel, yeah, it's I love seeing like the subscribers go up because I figure out like they're from the main channel, so they kind of see that. So I don't want to take that channel too seriously yet because I'm too fat to take it seriously. I was on my way. I was 10 pounds away. I was so close. 10 pounds away. Now I got to start all over again. And I cannot start over on Sunday because I'm just not in the mindset. So But I will start going to the gym regularly on Sunday. When I say regularly, at least going 5 days a week for 30 minutes. Well, thank you, Ella. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. And by the way, if anybody out there has a room for rent in Los Angeles, I almost want to do a video begging, pleading. Now I will try Airbnb when I get back, but I rather not do Airbnb. I would rather. I mean, I guess I am gonna have to, have no other choice but to do Airbnb. So whatever. Long story with that. This is what I want when I want to. When I say rent a room, I don't really want to rent a room. I'd rather just rent a motel room for 3 months and be left alone. The only problem is, like in California, you can't rent a room longer than 28 days because you got to check out and then check back in, and you got to check out for 48 hours and then check back in. I don't want to do that. I want to turn this light off because it's getting on my nerves. That is my bed with the beautiful skyline. With the beautiful skyline. So, I'm never mean. You're not subscribed to enough channels. Well, I need the mail with the $2. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Kindly. Thank you very, very, very much. And Billy Altman with the $2 super chat. Munchie Chi checking in. What up? Bolt maker extraordinaire. I've been watching you for years, since 2019 with your cemetery series. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please don't let me start saying something that you disagree with to get you to stop watching. You might disagree with me on certain things, but definitely I need my cemetery watchers. I want to say something that I've been wanting to make a video about, and I don't know where to start. And so I'm just gonna kind of go. I'm just kind of gotta go rando with my brain. This Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, but this whole Carmelo Anthony saga is, man, this is George Floyd 2.0, and I can't stop shaking my friggin' head. I can't stop. This is George Floyd part two. Oh my God. Like, dude, I want to yell right now. Holy crap. Like, the only reason why I really haven't talked about it on this channel is because I don't know where to begin. Like part of me just says, like, whatever. Like, I wash my hands of it. But man, this is George Floyd 2.0. I am very, first of all, I feel sad that the kid died. You know what I mean? I didn't know him, but I'm sad that a human lost his life over something stupid as, get out of here, you don't belong here, or whatever. But this might be worse than George Floyd. Like this family of this kid, I don't know them. I don't know what kind of upbringing he had. I absolutely have no idea. I have no clue. But this freaking family of this Carmelo Anthony kid, if you took a class, if you took a class on how to get people to hate you, they're doing an excellent job. I don't know, and this is very much so a black and white issue. This is very much a black and white issue. This is the only reason why we're talking about this case, because the kid that was killed was white and the guy that killed him was black. But holy crap, this family, I don't know if they're normal, if they're hood, if they're ghetto, I have no clue. But this family, they took a class that was taught by somebody on how to get people to hate you, and they're doing a bang up job. I kind of don't want to get into it because it really just makes me want to blow steam out of my ears. This, I don't know if it was the mother, but they had like some kind of a press conference. And the mother, I swear to God, if I didn't know better, I would say that her kid was the one that was killed. Are you like right now? I'm trying not to cuss because this is the channel where I do not swear. But I mean, like if I didn't know any better, I would say that her kid was murdered. But that's not the case. And their spokesperson, I don't like. Are you like this? Is insane. This is guys. Mark my words. Mark my words. I hope that we don't have another summer of love or whatever they called it, right? I hope that we don't have another summer like a George Floyd summer because that was the worst thing to happen in this country since 9/11. And if you take 9/11 out of the equation, this was the worst thing to happen to this country since like the LA riots. And I hope that doesn't happen again. I don't think anything like that will ever happen again because you had the whole COVID thing circling everything. But anybody out there, it honestly, if you think that Carmelo Anthony was in the right, like you are, like I really don't have any words that are nice for you. If you think it's okay for somebody to, now I'm not saying put your hands on people, right? But I wasn't there and I don't really know. But let's say he did grab him. If you think it's okay to pull out a knife and just stab somebody in the heart, like you're what's wrong with society. There's a difference between defending yourself and murder. And this constitutes murder. If you kind of look about how things transpired, if you think this is self-defense, number one, you don't know the law. That tells me you don't know much about the law. You don't know really what stand your ground is, what self-defense is. This is second-degree murder. I'm looking at this. This is second degree. This isn't first degree murder. I think it's going to be second degree murder. He's probably going to get about 15 years in prison. He's gonna get about 15, 20 years. He'll get out when he's 32, whatever. He ain't gonna do. I mean, he ain't gonna do no 25 years. That's for sure. But it's a very very sad case. And part of me feels that like this is just yet another thing that just kind of separates black people from everybody else. Part of me feels that way. The other side of me feels that like is China like kind of making it like trying to make it worse than what it really is? I mean, is there really that many black folks that are on Carmelo's side and they think it's okay that you know, if somebody tells you to leave an area and you tell them, touch me and see what happens, and then you stab them, if you think that's okay, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm going to do the video because I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. I don't know. We'll have to see. Uh, but yeah, this has all the this has all the feelings to me of George Floyd 2.0, and we all know how that ended, and it ended very badly. Well, for the family, I mean, it ended badly for George Floyd. For the family, they came out smelling like a rose, and I don't know. Uh, you know, race relations in this country. I don't know because this story, this case is so. I can't believe. You know what? I'm going to say this. I don't believe that race relations between blacks and whites are as bad as what I'm led to believe from this story. I just think the loudest of the the bad thoughts are just the loudest on social media. I'd like to think that normal people looking past color are not going to condone Carmelo Anthony's actions. Um, I hope not, man, because if the races were reversed, my opinion would be the same. Like I don't get any more feelings over a particular race doing a particular crime over another. I don't get like if I see like a black kid getting murdered and a white kid getting murdered, I think the same. Like it's all bad. And uh yeah, I'm very worried for the country. If this is the case, but I don't know because I feel that I mean, I know, like Carmelo Anthony had that what the GoFundMe they blocked, so they did it to give Send Go. Is that what happened? And then he raised like what about 500, $600,000 or whatever. And then now he's a new. They had I guess they bought him a car. I don't know. I don't really know. Everything is hearsay for me. I don't know. I don't know. But that press conference the family put on, like, dude, your son stabbed somebody in the heart and killed them, and you're on here saying you're the victim? What? I swear to God. Like when I seen this, I said, this tramp can't be real. Like this can't be real. You're coming out here crying and your son killed somebody? Are you I'm trying not to cuss right now because this is how crazy it is. That family is trash. Like after that press conference, that family is trash. You're trash. Like you could not have done a better to make yourselves look terrible to the public. They did the best job. Oh, I'm the victim. Your son killed somebody. Why did he kill him? Because they pushed him? I mean, if they're not ghetto, they're ghetto to me now. Like they're ghetto to me now. I don't know if they were ghetto before. They're ghetto now. Your kid kills another kid, stabs him right in the heart, and you're like crying about oh woe is me. What? The kid's body's like 50 degrees filled with chemicals. They're gonna have a funeral for him. His body's gonna decay, and you're crying about your kid. And your kid got his bond lowered. Right by the way, rightfully so. I do agree. I disagree on that $1 million bail. Like that was no. As bad as this case is, you gotta give him a chance to like fight this case from the outside. So I don't agree with keeping him locked up. If he can get that money, if he can get a $250,000 bail, let him go. Let him defend himself. In a court of law. Go to El Salvador and take a picture of that prison and video of the thing, you would get 1 million views. I would get 50 million views if they would let me in. No, that prison's insane. Like, dude, that prison's insane. I want nothing to do with that place. Oh my God. From what I can see, listen, I'm all for like prison and capital punishment and all that stuff. But I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of those guys that are in that prison, and I'm not saying they don't deserve to be in that prison, but a lot of those guys were not convicted of a necessarily of a crime. They're just in there because they're gang members. So El Salvador, they're so desperate to like change the like El Salvador is so desperate to get rid of gang members. They're putting you in that prison even if you've never committed a crime. As long as they know that you're a documented MS-13 gang member and you got that tattoo, you're done. And anybody that has any MS-13 tattoos or they're documented, when you get deported, you're going straight there. That's it. Like they're not playing. They're not playing. So any MS-13 illegal alien weirdos out here, I don't know why you're out here committing any kind of crime, because once you get deported, you're going straight to that prison. I don't get it. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. Sorry. Oh, Kel already blocked somebody. I wonder what they said. Oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty crunk. Pretty crunk. Uh, yeah, I know. I kept deleting and starting and deleting in whatever. Do you plan on coming to Ohio soon? Soon meaning this year? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. I have no idea. My main goal is to stay in Southern California and find a place to live and get settled. That's my main goal. I'm so desperate right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll sign a freaking lease at an apartment. Like I'll sign a 6 month lease. If I leave early, I'll just pay the rent and leave. I don't care. I'm trying not to do that, but there's a couple apartments where like you sign a lease, and I'm like, I'll sign the freaking lease, but then I gotta go like rent furniture or buy furniture. I mean, the only thing, I mean, but you buy a cheap bed, a cheap box spring, a cheap frame. All I would need is like the only thing I would need if I bought an apartment. Excuse me, bought an apartment. That's how buzzed I am. And rented an apartment. All I need is that $40 rack thing that you get at Home Depot to put my clothes on. A desk, $25 desk at IKEA, or not 25, but excuse me, $75 or whatever. Um, and a couple chairs. That's it. It's going to be very sparse. I don't know. That's. But the thing is, I need parking. I need parking, and there's a lot of areas in Los Angeles that there's no parking available. So I'm really trying to get everything going. So hopefully everything works out for me. But if not, oh well, who cares? If anybody's in the Los Angeles area and you have a an apartment, do you know, are you a sublet or something? I like when I get back, I am going to be looking hard. Like I just right now, I'm just kind of like, I mean, I did talk to somebody on the phone. It sounded too good to be true. You sound like a scam artist. Uh, yeah, I don't want to get into it. I called this one Armenian guy. He's like, yes, I have a studio for rent. What do you do for a living? I hate when they ask me what I do for a living. I'm like, dude, it's like I don't like him. I like if an Armenian dude's like, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I don't care because Armenians aren't watching my channel, so I don't care. But I don't want some like corny white guy like, hey buddy, what do you do for a living? Like, dude, like I don't want to talk to you. Just rent me the damn place and leave me alone. I don't want to freaking tell you, because then you're gonna be like looking me up, and then you're gonna see all my stuff, and you're gonna like see all my political stuff, and be like, oh, you know, you're a racist. Like, I don't want that nonsense. Like, dude, just rent me the freaking place, okay? I don't want to talk to you. I'm not trying to be friends with you. I know they gotta screen people. They gotta see who's coming and going or whatever. But man, I don't know. And I'm not trying to live with my grandmother. Grandmama. Can't do that. I need my own place. I'm 45 years old. I'll be 46 in a couple months. Scary. I'll be, guys, when August hits, I'll be 50 in 4 years. Oh my God. Nothing wrong with being 50. Blessed are those that get to be 50. I'll be 50. Oh my. Oh, well, I'll just jump off the building slowly. But no offense to you guys that are 50, but ugh. I remember I was 12. I'll be 50 going on 12. And I'll be doing the same damn thing. I'll be doing the same damn thing. 50 years old doing it too. And I think I'll be 50 not looking too bad. I don't. I think in 4 years when I'm 50, I don't think I'll look terrible for 50. So I don't know. I'll try. I'll try to keep it together, guys. I'm still trying to like, I still want to like just settle down and like, not settle down, but settle down and yeah, like I want to like I don't want to just rent like a get a motel for whatever. I want to like settle down and like dare I say live in Los Angeles. I want to like live in Los Angeles, and the only way I could live in Los Angeles, I can't be like living in my van, nothing like that. I have to rent an apartment, and it's like, dude, do I really want to, you know, sometimes you'll find like a 6 month lease. I don't know. I guess Airbnb is going to be my best bet. So we'll see. I have no idea. We will see. He's a minor. He will do 10 years. Yeah, Texas is kind of different though. They're going to charge him as an adult. They're not going to charge him as a juvenile because the whole thing with him when he said "touch me and see what happens." That's it. He's charged as an adult. This is not a juvenile crime. We have to face the fact that as we progress in society, crimes that were considered juvenile in the 40s and the 50s, and I read some of these stories, these are not juvenile crimes. These are adult crimes. If you are a juvenile, I don't care if you're 13, 14 years old. If you want to make an adult decision, I'm going to treat you like one, or they should treat you like one. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Is that true? Carmelo's dad is selling T-shirts. I don't know. But whoever is selling shirts, that is a terrible look. That makes you look so rotten. Yeah, dude. Hey, listen. The only people that are going to be buying shirts or merch are just thugs. You're just thugs, like you're hip hop thugs. That's it. Go buy the shirt. No normal person is gonna be buying. No, I'm sorry. I refuse to believe it. As for right now, anyways, I refuse to believe it. Do I have family that I go to on the holidays? Not really. I don't have much for family. Like most of my families, they're like gone and gone and stuff. So no, I don't really have family, and I don't really get along with certain members of my family. My mom, brother, my brother does his own thing, so I don't really know him very well. And my sister, well, she's a nerd, so I can't really be hanging around with her too much because if she's a nerd, then she's gonna make me nerdy. So I gotta hang out by myself, unfortunately. If the guys were the same color, it's a local 3 day story. Thank you, DS, with the comment of the stream. Yes, yes, yeah. It's sad. It's sad but true. Very true. Yeah, thank you. That's a great comment. I didn't even think about that because I'm thinking about like we're all like, what if the races were reversed? Yeah, if it was a white kid and a white kid, we wouldn't even know what this story was. But that's just how we are. It's the same thing, guys. It's just it's what moves the needle. I don't know. Why would you bring a knife to a high school event? Sus. Um, That I don't know. That's a good question because listen, I want to give this Carmelo Anthony. By the way, why does he have to have the same name as the basketball player? Good Lord, I bet Carmelo Anthony, who is a great basketball player, he's like, what the hell? Of all, like, why would you name him Carmelo, but then they spell it with a K? Whatever. Um, that's gonna be a question that they're gonna ask. Like, why would you bring a knife? Now, I don't know the dude. I mean, from what I have seen a little bit, he was a good student. Like Carmelo Anthony, from what I've seen, he's not like a thug gangbanger. No, he's a normal kid. From what I've seen, he's not like going around like what's up. He's not doing none of that. I want to say he's like got good grades. He was a track student, but I mean, you carry a knife. Okay, people carry knives. So I can't really say like, why are you carrying a knife? But like, what I am asking is like, why did you need to tell him, touch me and see what happens? If that's not your area or they're being a jerk to you, why do you feel the need to stand your ground in an area where you don't belong? I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. Yeah. So, yeah, no, we don't fight no more. We just use our weapons and stuff. So I don't know. It's a bad story all around. Man, that almost made me want to fly out to Texas and do that story real quick, but I can't be going around flying around everywhere because this is going to mess up my equilibrium. Or so that's what I like to say, my equilibrium. I don't know. I don't know. But I was just in that area before I left Texas. So. It most certainly is. It most certainly is. Hey, easy. Easy. So, starting my channel soon. Yes, aren't we all? And I am starting my channel. July 31st. Let's try to get that channel going by July 31st. I have no idea. July 31st. That's the goal. One of the weirdest media cases in a long time screams Chinese influence makes no sense, seems so obvious. I agree with you. That's why I'm just like this. I feel like this is China. Like I'm not saying China like poisoned his mind to stab somebody. I'm thinking China has like a bunch of bot accounts and they're just like trolling and making fake accounts saying like, yeah, no justice, no peace. Listen, guys, China, they're. I've never been to China. I hope to one day go. I want to actually go. I want to go next year. And China knows that we are very divisive. And if anybody ever kind of, plays like, what ifs or different scenarios on if there was like a World War III between China and the United States. Listen, me personally, I'm a homer, so I'm always going to root for us. I'm always going to say that we would decimate China. Um, am I wrong? Probably, because they do have 5 times as many people as we do, or at least 4 times as many people. Uh, it's always best to avoid that kind of nonsense because China has all kinds of. I mean, China can really mess us up just by not even dropping any bombs. They can mess us up by like hacking into our infrastructure, shutting down our power structure, our grid, our power grid, or whatever. We could do the same to them. So it would almost be, in my opinion, a stalemate war. I, however, do feel that we would win because I think we have some weapons that are like prototype in nature that would that China would like, but I don't think China would give up easily. So I see millions of people dying, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want a World War III for sure. But one thing that China does have over us, and it is true, and some of you guys are gonna say like, oh, blah blah blah. No, it's true. They have unity. Whether it's misguided or not, China has unity because they are a country that's what's the word, homogenized? Is that the wrong word? I really should read more books. Is it homogenized, right? Like all the same, like they're all Chinese. Is that the word I'm thinking of? They're all Chinese. China doesn't have like, you know, 10 million people from, Afghanistan. No, they're all Chinese. They're all the same Chinese. They're all, and Chinese by religion, I think, what are they all Buddhists or they're atheists? I don't know. But they got that going for them. They are unified. When it comes to war, if China is one and they're all the same. They're like the Borg. Us? No. We're so fractured as a nation. We're totally fractured. Like it's like there is no like yeah, we're America. There is no America. Like this country is, I hate to say this. This is one of the weakest countries on the planet when it comes to solidarity with with identifying as an American is very weak. Because when you allow, and I'm not going to say I'm against it. I'm definitely not for it. But when you allow multiculturalism, see, I'm already buzzed, multiculturalism to permeate your country, I mean, okay, cool. All right, yeah, we're indivisible with liberty and justice for all. But when you bring in people from different countries and you allow them to practice their religion and practice their faith, practice their customs, and you don't make it a point to, assimilate, what do you think you're going to have? Like, you're not going to have a strong nation, no, because we're all like fighting within each other, and we're all uh, practicing different religions, speaking different languages. Yeah, that's not cohesive. Doesn't That doesn't bring together a strong nation. It's actually really ridiculous to even say it. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm against it, but if you want a strong nation, uh, you definitely don't say like, "Hey, let's bring together 40 different languages together." That's not how you do it. And I still don't know who's the person that said that. What's that saying? Diversity is our strength, which is the biggest lie ever. Like that lie is bigger than timeshares are a good deal. No, it's not. It's just ridiculous. Stop it. It's just like the nonsense needs to stop with me. The nonsense stops here. Diversity is not our strength. I've never heard. I mean, in the Tower of Babel, when was diversity? If diversity was a strength, our strength, then the Tower of Babel would have reached to heaven, and we would have, seen God and punched him in his nose. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. But you told me. He should have kept his hands to himself. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. I guess we weren't there. Queens or Oceans 224. Okay, yeah. A lot of people in society, in the world, and in history should have kept their hands to themselves. And well, I mean, let me tell you, if that were your brother or if that were your son, I mean, would you be saying the same thing? Oh, you should have kept your hands to yourself. I mean, listen, I should have kept my hands to yourself. You should have kept your hands to yourself. Does that make it okay to take your knife and stab somebody in the heart? I don't know. See that's the thing. I don't know. Like I wasn't there, and when you have the other side saying, "Oh, well, you should have kept his hands to himself." I mean, okay. Well, now he's dead. So, do you not have sympathy for the dead? Do you not have sympathy for a kid that, okay, maybe he should have, maybe he was a hothead. Maybe, he was bigger than most. Maybe, he's an athlete. Maybe, whatever. But did he deserve to die? You know? Did he deserve to die? You know? I think oftentimes, many times, I think that when people say things like that, I ultimately feel that people don't put themselves in the position of others. And that's what a lot of times I feel that we don't understand our differences or our opinions or how we see things because we don't put ourselves in other positions. Oh yeah, you should have put him. Keep your hands to yourself. You're gonna get stabbed in the heart. Okay, cool. All right, well, all right. Like, does that mean that he deserved to die? Or does that mean that Carmelo Anthony being in an area that he wasn't supposed to be in because you don't go to that school? That school has their own little tent. It's raining or whatever. So they're under the tent. Like, why are you even there? And I'm not saying like, oh, get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. But it's like, well, why are you there? Are your friends there? Obviously, from what I know of the story, he doesn't know anybody from that school. I don't know. Like, why is he there? Is he getting? Is he trying to get away from the rain? And then someone's like, "Hey man, you don't belong here. Hey, touch me, see what happens." Okay, touch me, see what happens. So if that were your brother and he pushed somebody and they told him, "Touch me, see what happens," if that were your brother, I mean, would you say the same thing? Would you say like, "Well, I guess he shouldn't have touched my brother. I guess he shouldn't have touched my son." I have no idea. I don't know. So I'm actually thinking about going over there. I am thinking about going to El Salvador, but I can't go now. I'm too fat. I'm too fat to travel now. I could have traveled. I could have traveled. What, like, 15 pounds, 20 pounds ago. So I don't know, but keep your hands off people. Did those FSU students put their hands on the shooter? Oh yeah, there was a shooting. Yeah, two people died. I don't know nothing about that. It's so weird because I was just in that area. I just drove past that school. When was I there? Like the end of February or beginning of March or something like that. Yeah, I was just in that area. So yeah, I don't know nothing about that, and I'm too buzzed to like kind of figure out what you're trying to say. But I guess if we all keep our hands to ourselves, I guess everything will be okay. So if we see somebody doing something stupid and we need to like step up, well, just keep your hands to yourself and everything will be all right. I'm guessing. Or something. I have no idea. I'm too buzzed to really kind of come up with any you know decent arguments. Renting furniture is actually pretty affordable compared to buying, considering it's top notch. While you own it, it just goes back with no worry if you having to sell it or take it with you. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Somebody says we all bleed the same. Yeah, yeah, we're very different people. We're very, very different. But yeah, big fan of yours and will always be. But I'm a small YouTuber. Gen.xgamer1968. Gen.xgamer. Dude, you're 50, you're 55 and you still play games, huh? Okay, I still play games too. Clash of Clans. How come nobody's joining my clan? Clash of Clans. I don't get it. Nobody's joining. Nobody's joining. It's it's a shame. So I don't know. Have your credit history and background check ready to avoid questions about what? What's the question mean? Yeah. Uh, I think Emery Randall is not a fan of Donald Trump, from what I can see. Orange Man rules. Oh well. I could have said "demented fool" is awesome. When the former presidency was in charge, but I did not do that. I did not say that. And by the way, I want to say something really quickly, and this will. I've been wanting to make this video. Um, and I don't talk about politics on this channel because it just never ends. And I've wow, she's hot. Who is that? Oh. But I do want to say you, maybe I should save this for the video. I think I might want to save this for a video. Yeah, I think I'm going to save this for a video. I think people are going to unsubscribe. I want to defend Joe Biden again. I'm going to defend Joe Biden again because, like, yeah, I did not like when people were like making fun of him when he was like falling down the steps. When he was, remember when he was climbing up the steps and he was falling? That actually pissed me off. Like, oh, you can't even. You look at him. Like, dude, if you're 78 years old and you can get back up like that, and mind you guys, those like dress shoes, there's no soles. That carpet is slick, and the bottom of those shoes, they don't have any grip. He's not wearing running shoes. He's not wearing Nike running shoes. And he's going up them steps and he slips, and then like he's embarrassed. So he's like wants to get up really quick, and it's like his shoes are slipping. Hey, listen, Joe Biden, yes, mentally not there. His cognitive ability is not there. Physically, hey, hey, you're 80 years old and you can walk up steps. God bless you. And I did not like. I did not like when people were going after him. I did not like that. Like, dude, let me tell you something. If you even get to be that man's age, which would be a blessing, and you can walk up a flight of stairs like that, don't come at me with no nonsense about, oh, he fell. Dude, you would be lucky to be able to walk to be his age and then get right back up and then, I mean, it's kind of, weird. And like, but it's like, dude, get out of here. I mean, when people were doing that, I was like, dude, you should be lucky to even be able to walk up the stairs unassisted and be 80 years old. Come on, dude. Like that's why I like both sides of the coin need to like be even with it. That's why I don't like politics because there's both phony sides. Excuse me, phony sides at the end of the day. Hey, that's just what I think. Lamont is sowing his wild oats with the wild part. I don't get that. I don't understand what you're saying. Mostly everyone in Texas carried guns or knives. Hey, Ocean's 24, why are you so violent? What's wrong with you? Are you like militant? Pirakia's vlog. Let's talk. That room looks nice from what I see. Girl, let me tell you something. This room is it's only nice because ain't no roaches. And I've actually stayed in this room before. I didn't even try to like stay in this room, but they just happened to give me the same room. So now this property it's old, but yeah, no roaches. I don't see any roaches. I'm good with that. And if I don't see no roaches, we're good. That's all I want. 29 Palms might be a good place for you if you are okay with the heat in the summer. Parking your van is not a problem here. Miss Martin, yes, it's not a problem there because nobody wants to be there. That's the problem. I need to be in Los Angeles where the stories are. 29 Palms, Yucca Valley, Joshua Tree. That's great. I love that area because it's normal. But there's no stories that I know of there. And Hesperia, Victorville. Yeah, there's not much going on out there, but it's cool. But if I want to be in the area where like the Graves, Hollywood stuff, yeah, I gotta be in Los Angeles. I don't want to be in East LA. I prefer to be west of downtown LA, and I only want to be in a specific area, and that's all I want. And it comes down to how much rent do I want to pay for the next 4 or 5 months? Do I want to pay $4,000 a month? That's insane. If someone says like, "Hey, I got this apartment like in Marina Del Rey and it's like $4,000 a month," no, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. That's a mortgage. There's a fine line between what I'm willing to pay and then what I yeah. It's just I don't know. Just it's I don't know. What I what the hell? I know those aren't gunshots, but they could be. I don't know. It's not my problem. I don't know. Anyways, Settle down in a trailer park, you'll fit in. Settle down in a trailer park, you'll fit in. Uh, I'm not really sure how to take that. You're telling me to settle down at a trailer park that I'll fit in. So you're ensuing that like I would get along with people in a trailer park. Now, people will probably think like I take that to offense, and I don't. It just depends on what kind of trailer park he's referring. If he's referring to like a meth head trailer park, then he's thinking like I smoke meth or like I associate with those kinds of people, and I don't. Um, I don't recall ever seeing a trailer park that was nice. I'm sure there's one that exists, but the whole connotation with trailer parks and um, them being like meth heads. So he's basically referring to me as like a meth head Doug or a Thugalicious scumbag. I have no idea, but he doesn't know who I am. He just knows me from like social media and watching my videos, but he doesn't know me in real life. So, uh, okay, I guess I don't know. I disagree, but what are you gonna do? Addison Ray, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Lone Wolf, what? Where's Lone Wolf? Is he in here? You would be a great house sitter. I want to rent. I want to rent somewhere. I don't want to house sit. I don't want to work. I just I pay you money. I want to rent your property or your space so I can live. That's all I want. Yeah. That white boy been bullying. Okay, well now, okay, well if that white boy had been bullying, well he's dead now, so you don't have to worry about him. So, well, he's dead. So there you go. He is dead, and so he does not need to bully anybody anymore if that is true. It's easy to hear what people say about people and then take it as truth and gospel versus kind of like letting the dust settle, which is what I like. I normally do. I let the dust settle, and then I'm like, okay, what's going on here? I don't know that guy's character. I don't know. I mean, I don't know Carmelo's. That's why I'm not like. That's why I haven't made the video because I don't know. I, I let the pundits on the left and the right. They can go ahead and make their own assertions, and I'll make my own assertions. I don't know the character of the two, but I do know that family with that press conference are trash people. That's it, like trash people. I'm sorry. The two kids involved, the two, the Austin, whatever his name is, I don't even know his name because I only know Carmelo Anthony because of the basketball player, but I don't know. But all right, well, listen, anybody that has a problem with the bully, well, he's dead now. So you guys, all right, if anybody feels the need to further besmirch his name, go ahead. So I don't know. A minute into your birthday? Oh, Zero Mars, is it your birthday? Oh, yeah. Well, happy birthday. Do I ever travel through the Bay Area again? Make Krylon great again. Make Krylon great again. Bro, Krylon, ever since they went to the 3D balls and they started water downing, water downing, wait, water downing? Yeah, I'm already buzzed. When they started water downing their paint, yeah. No, I agree. Make Krylon great again. Dude, they got all these designer spray cans and dude, it's like wow, they got these big stupid like they got these cans that like you tag once and like the paint's gone. Uh make Rust-Oleum great again. I don't know. Yeah, Krylon's been crap since 1996. But yeah. Uh I'll be up in the Bay because I gotta go see where OJ Simpson is buried. We'll see. We will see. Questioning why he had a knife. Nobody questioned why Kyle Rittenhouse had an AR-15. Okay, that is a good question, and I agree. Okay, but you can't compare the situations because it's vastly different. Kyle Rittenhouse, yeah, no, he did bring. First of all, uh, Kyle Rittenhouse should not have been out there. His little butt should have been at home. Now he was already out there, and I've kind of already explained my philosophy on it. And let me tell you something. A pedophile's gone off the earth. I don't care. So I'm glad he killed him. Like the other guy he killed, I don't feel any kind of bad. But that first guy he killed, I'm glad he's dead. Who cares? Who cares? You raped little boys, and you had anal sex with them. Cool, you're dead. You're good riddance. Nobody cares about you, brother. Nobody cares about you. You're a bum. Zero Mar Ruth with the $2 super chat. Well, thank you very much. No, thank you very much. But yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse, he did us a favor by eliminating a douchebag pedophile off the earth. The other guy, he was just, try to attack him with a skateboard, and well, you got shot. Can you imagine what he thought when he first got shot? Psh, like you were already dead. You already knew you were dead. So that was a bad move. Bad move. And mind you, in that video that I did, it's still going to come out. Can you imagine having a bullet? And I don't know what size bullet or what gun he used. I mean, what gun did Kyle Rittenhouse use? What was it? An AR-15? Whatever bullet. Can you imagine getting that bullet blown through your chest, and your last thought was like, oh, and he didn't even know this. He didn't even know that he died over a guy sticking his fingers in his girlfriend's vagina. Good job, brother. Good job. You died over a guy who stuck his fingers in his girlfriend's, and not even his girlfriend, it was his ex-girlfriend who had a restraining order against him. A guy that sexually assaulted his girlfriend, and you got blown a big ass bullet through your chest. I didn't mean to cuss. I'm sorry, but all right, there you go. There you go. There you go. Sorry, there you go. A guy that was sexually assaulting his girlfriend, and you're dead because he can't keep his hams to himself. Not his hams, his hands. Anyways, what are you gonna do? Don't I roll with the big time mob? No, I don't. No, I never met him. But I don't think Mavo's still around. Is Mavo still catching wreck? I know a deck still catching wreck. By the way, I almost ran into Curse, rest in peace. I almost ran into him. It was so funny. When me and my homeboy were walking down, we were in Las Vegas. We were walking down Swenson. I swear to God, we went to go get a beer, and there was this like abandoned like little building. It's covered with graffiti, whatever. So we went to go get a beer. We came back, dude. There was a curse tag, and I would have already knew it was there. This was like 2010, 2011, and I was like, bro, I said that dude Curse was just here, and dude, my boy, he doesn't travel, so he's like, who's Curse? I was like, yo, bro. I was like, yeah, he's like from Seattle. And I swear to God, I was like looking around. I was like, and I yelled out, curse, curse. Like literally, when we were walking away, he probably started bombing and left. I would have loved to have met that dude. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, I'd love to meet one of those guys. I'd love to do a video about them, but I don't know how to. I did reach out to GK on Instagram, but dude, these guys, they're not gonna like reach out to me because I'd love to do like a day in the life of just like I'd love to know like, all right, bro, you're like 50 years old, you're still bombing, like why? It's just doing like a legit video, but like they're so secretive and they're weenies and they're scared. I mean, and I don't blame them, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? If you know anybody that wants to talk, let me know, man. I'm definitely up for it for sure. I'm definitely up to talk, and I'm definitely up to make Crylons great again. But they would have to go back to the flat balls. What are my thoughts on the Menendez brothers? They're killers, and they belong locked away. Like, don't ever release them. They're killers. I don't like, I really just, they come across. I'm not gonna lie, they come across very convincing. I think they need to go. They're just, yeah. Stay where you're at, like for sure. Like, I'm not saying nothing happened. I don't know because they're quite convincing. But what I am saying is, you go to prison for life. Yeah, you go to prison for life. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'll have a little story when the new channel comes out. I'll have a little story about somebody who does not like one of the Menendez brothers, and he actually wants to kill him. He wants to kill he doesn't want to kill both of them. He wants to kill one of them. But he had a really interesting story about having an interaction with the Menendez brothers, and he says that one of them like would always brag about how much fan mail he gets, and he was like, he goes, dude, he goes, I would love to kill that guy, like, and he's legit serious, like, he, trust me, like, yeah, I know you guys are gonna be like, yeah, whatever, and you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but this guy, if he could get his hands on that guy, he would kill him. That's that, like, I already know. Like, I'll bet, like, I'll bet a lot. God, you're so loud. Shut up. But he's like, yeah, dude, I forgot who it was. I want to say it was Lyle Menendez. But he was like, dude, I hate that guy. He goes, if I could kill him, I would. He goes, he just told me, he goes, dude, he's so phony. Like, he's like, he would be on the block talking about like, oh, look at all these fan mail I got and blah blah blah. And he goes, I don't, and I did ask him like if he felt that like the guy was sincere. I don't remember what he said, but he did say that he said like that guy's a piece of crap. I wish I can kill him, and he would kill him if he could. Like, that's not even up for debate. You'll kill him if you could, but I guess you just couldn't. So, oh well. The man in the 1950s movie The Blob should have kept his hands to himself. I guess we're gonna have some memes now. I guess Will Smith in Independence Day should have kept his hands to himself. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, Shawnee, what is going on? How we doing? How we doing? By the way, you got to drink more water, and I do too. We got to drink more water. Water is a circle of life. Lovey says I have nice teeth. That's a lot. That's, well, thank you. No, I don't like my teeth, but no, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get like big veneers, like the Hollywood actors, and I'm gonna get them super white, and then that way you guys will know that. Yeah, that's what I want. I want big fake veneers that are horrible, horrible looking. Don't forget to get my coffee tomorrow from McDonald's. Well, I do that every day. Why would I forget? Why would I forget? I don't know. Pops Biden gave another speech the other day. You missed me yet. Did he? I don't think anybody misses him. I think if anything, I think people would. I think people would miss Bill Clinton. Like Bill Clinton getting BJ's in the Oval Office wasn't so bad after all, wasn't it? But whatever. So I don't know. Monica Lewinsky, Bill Clinton, blah blah blah. Now, what am I drinking? This I reviewed it on my channel. This is gone, and then I got a little bit of vodka left, and after that, I'm gonna call it a day. I live stream longer than I thought per usual. I always say like, oh, I'm tired, and I go longer or whatever. I don't know. I have always been interested in graves. I used to look up my favorite actors on Find a Grave and read about them. When I saw you going to the graves, I was like, awesome! And here I am. Pure Kia's vlog. Let's talk. What are we talking about? Pure Kia? I know I'm not saying your name correctly. Pure Picla or something. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no, before I started doing YouTube, no, I would look at Find a Grave, but Find a Grave was nothing like it is now. I mean, yeah, I always say like, man, I wish I was doing grave videos like a long time ago, and but the thought never occurred to me. The earliest like the thought occurred to me was like 2017 or no, well, no, I mean technically it was 2015 because I actually do have a grave video from 2015, but it was just very stupid. I don't even know what channel it's on, but I remember this dude had a Camaro on his grave, and I was in Ohio. I don't remember where, but yeah, I should have been like, man, I should take this seriously because if I did, I'd be the you know whatever. So I don't know. When am I coming to Reno, Nevada? I have no idea. I would love to do a dark side of Reno, Nevada, but I don't know. Right now, man, everything is just kind of like blah blah blah. I don't know. Like right now, it's just everything kind of just. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Scott Silito from the Aussie $5. Hope you get over your culture. Me too. Scott Silito, thank you for the Aussie 5. The Aussie 5. The Aussie 5. Badassery with the $5 super chat. Badassery. That's kind of a cuss word. I don't know if I should be saying that. I don't know if I should be saying that, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Badassery. So what are we doing tonight? What are we doing next week? What are we doing in Vegas? I'm going to Vegas again. I didn't do any Vegas videos. Yeah, guys, I've been like, ugh. Yeah, I think that prison channel, I think it took too much of my time. I gotta figure, maybe, listen, maybe that channel is like once a week. Maybe that's a once a week channel. Maybe I should just put it once a week and then, I don't know. I don't know. Tim Watson with the 49.99. Jesus Christ, Tim Watson. What the hell? Tim Watson. Are you related to Wes Watson? Tim Watson with the 49.99. Damn. Dang. 49.99. Tim Watson. Not related to Wes Watson. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. 49.99. You just filled up half my tank if I put a mid-grade in there. If I'm filling it a little bit extra special. Thank you kindly, guys, and thank you to everybody who I know you don't have to super chat me. You guys don't have to. I try to like read everybody's comments. I'm trying to get these eyebrows. Perfect. Just kidding. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. And I do look forward to trying to stay in Southern California. So we'll see. Do I like old school rap? Not really, no. I think the earliest rap that I like that I can get into is probably Bone Thugs and Harmony. Other than that, anybody else like Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I take that back. Snoop Dogg. That's the earliest. Anything before Snoop Dogg, I mean, not really. I'm not into it. Like NWA, it's like okay, but 1991. Anything before 1991, like if you have a rap album from 1989, like EPMD is okay. I just I think EPMD, like when you're a kid, you really can't appreciate it. I think when you're an adult, you can kind of look back at it and say like, okay, EPMD is definitely they were a good group, or KRS One, but I don't know. I guess next time you're in Vegas, I have a few ideas for your true crime videos. Stu Phillips. Well, if you have some ideas, you might want to send them my way because I'll be in Vegas probably by Thursday or Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be doing really anything in Vegas. I don't know. I think I might be in Vegas for 2 days and leave. I don't know yet. I don't know. I gotta see. Because I don't know. Like Vegas, I wanted to do a lot of videos in Vegas. I didn't get nothing done. And I don't know. I've been like a vegetable. Wilhelmina Provost. Well, thank you. You're too kind. Are we calling the prison ladies back? Are we calling the prison ladies back? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't get it. Calling back for what? I mean, are you friends with them and you want me to call them back? It's like, have they told you that they try to reach out to me? I mean, yeah, it's probably. I'm thinking that you probably know somebody that's at Anson Correctional and you're trying to like spark me to whatever. Guys, the prison channel, like yeah, it's very difficult to do it on my own. So I don't know. There's only so much I can do. So I guess we'll see. Oh, Raj on film. Oh, you kissed. Oh, listen. Yeah, listen. Raj on film. I appreciate you. Listen, I know listen, I know you kind of want to do a collab with me. You kissed me behind the left earlobe, oh so gently. We might do a collab if you keep gently kissing me on my earlobe. But I am not the originator of graveyard videos. People were doing it before me, and they sucked, and I suck too. I just suck better than they do. So, I might be coming through Kansas, and you're nibbling on my earlobe. Oh, you do know how to flatter me, also. Raj on film. In what are you in northern Kansas or something like that? The best rapper was Tupac. Yeah, I guess. Actually, I think the best rappers ever were Bone Thugs and Harmony. Tupac, I don't know if he was really like that. That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. DPG, DPG. DPG. Yeah, Daz and Corrupt and Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Yeah. That's when rap was fun. Now rap is just like, I don't know, it's just rap is crap. Grandmaster Flash, yeah, he might have like the best rap song ever. He might. Uh, don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Yeah, that to me that's like the greatest rap song ever. It's the greatest ever. It's fantastic. Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm going to retire to this bed. I'm going to go to sleep. I have not looked up any stories where I'm at. Oh, Tim Watson with the 199. Well, thank you very much, Tim Watson. Well, thank you very much. As I'm leaving, well, it's tip me $2. I appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, I'm done. By the way, does anybody think that Tim Watson is basically somebody else that really doesn't like me? He's like making a troll account. I don't know. Gotta watch out for guys like you because I've heard about guys like you. Like I've heard about guys. I've heard about graveyard guys. Here's something so strange. I've heard of graveyard channels that have made troll accounts to super chat me money so I could say their name for some unknown reason. Like, why would you do that? I mean, Tim Watson could be somebody else. Why would you do that? That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard. That was so strange to know of another YouTuber that has a graveyard channel that is making fake troll accounts and super chatting me so I can say their name. Very, very weird person. Very weird. Like that's actually very creepy and strange and psychotic. If only you guys knew. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but very strange. Very strange individual. Oh my. Why would you do that? That is so weird. Oh my God. Well, I guess if you're worth a lot of money, I guess you can do whatever you want, all right? Anyways, all right, guys. God bless. Have a good rest of your night, your weekend, and we will convene again sometime soon. Los Angeles, California. Does anybody have a room for me to rent? Let me know. Catch up with you later. Peace out.